on that, I want to add on something. What activities really, climate action activities, are really tangible on ground you are doing in this school? Because you have said that mindset change on how to live with the environment, switch off the light, energy. So you need not to waste the energy and also the water. So what other things?
So other things we're doing in schools is that we do waste separation.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have paper, like in a school setting, most of the common waste is paper, food, and sometimes, the plastics.
The plastics,
Yeah,
yes.
plastics. So after separating that waste, learners participate in recycling activities.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, they do from paper, they design paper bags, which actually they are now, I think, by end of this year, we're expecting to have a workshop where parents come and then we have kids selling those paper
They
bags.
sell and get some money.
Get some money
that's something which is good.
For sustaining the club. Okay. Then from plastics, we actually have someone who comes and takes it, like people. We have a partnership with a company that comes and takes the plastics that we get from school, which was not there originally as a beginning of the case. Then we also have debates which are climate change oriented.
Okay.
Yeah, we make sure that we arrange kids who write in those debates. We have other competitions like public speaking, poem writing, and speaking. So in that, we have kids, as we said in the beginning, having this thing on their heart, competing but for impact.
Oh, wow.
Competing for knowledge. In our school, we also have a subject which I was teaching originally called environmental management.
Okay.
Yeah, so teaching environmental management as a subject in the school is another addition to what we are fighting for, which basically aims at the three conservation pillars that are common of us: reuse, recycle, and reduce. Yeah, which are also very key. So we are doing some among other activities, but that's what we are doing with schools right now, and it is I don't know if you realize this, like every young person interested in this thing, they pick up easily. I don't know if it's my observation.
Really, and maybe to add on that, we see that when you want to impact society, you start at the young age. Even the values we have today, I myself, the values I have, even the viewers who an audience who's watching us, the values you have, they were impacted into you when you were young.
True.
You can't get maybe integrity, having integrity, passion, having the love of one another, extending it to the love to environment. It is something which was impacted when one is young. So if we see climate years starting at a young age, it's something which is something excellent. And also under the UNFCCC, there is what they call climate and education. And how are we really reaching the school? But I also wanted to know, the audience wants to know, how are you really engaging in climate and education? How are you working with the curriculum? So are you also agitating to see that really the curriculum can change, and also we add in climate change into what is being taught in schools?
That's a thing, actually. That's a thing that has always been on my mind. You realize that we have different subjects in the curriculums that we take on. But if you look at the nature of the design of those subjects, if we don't come up and advocate for policies or frameworks that can incorporate climate change and climate justice when it is still early, it may be too late. Most people, this is my observation, most people currently are aiming at having climate change related courses at a higher level.
Yeah.
Which is also okay for the beginning, but there should be a very clear path designed very well to be able to have climate change education be put in the local curriculums and setups. So as one, kids grow up knowing, just like we grow up knowing that when you grow up you get a job and you work.
Yeah.
That kids need to grow knowing that it is your personal responsibility to conserve the environment you're staying in. You've been talking about people throwing bottles after drinking. That is normal to Ugandan who doesn't.
No, we need to stop that so that
what
it
I'm
is
saying, because
not normal.
they are doing it out of ignorance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So the earlier we design policies, the earlier we explained most of these terms and in this climate change that are made by professors at university to the local people, the early, because it may be too late if we want to curb this thing in the near future, because the impacts may be overwhelming by then. Yeah, thank you.
We have seen that we need to see that our children, they really start at the early age in the climate and education space to start understanding, not only teaching them, but also making it a behavior change and also making it a culture within their schools to see that, no, this forest was our forest, this tree was in the school and giving us shade, giving us fruits, we are benefiting from it. And we need to teach, as we teach other cultures or we teach other manners to our children, we need also to start telling them the impacts of climate change. What are really the floods? What is a drought? What happens when a drought happens? Or why are you getting less food? Why are you wasting food? So that even we start getting, asking for exactly what we can consume.